Welcome to Traveling with Kyle, the podcast for travelers who are looking for things to do and see at vacation hotspots. In this podcast, I will be taking you to places that I have traveled and giving you tips on what to do. This week's podcast, we're traveling to Las Vegas. Las Vegas can be an expensive trip, but if you're a gambler, this is the place for you. I have a tip for when you're gambling. Stick to the table games. I found that your money will last you longer at table games versus slot machines. If you're going to lose money, at least it'll take longer to lose it. If you're not into gambling, there's other things to do. There's plenty of shows to see. One of the shows that I went to was a Blue Man Group. Excellent show. If you're into music, this is the show for you. There are some attractions that you want to check out while you're there. One of my favorites is the dancing fountains at the Bellagio. That's really neat to see at night. Another one, volcano at the Barrage. Third, Fremont Street Experience, a lighted canopy that goes on for blocks. Downtown at the Old Strip, I had better luck gambling versus the Strip where all the big hotels are. Everything's a little bit cheaper down there also. Las Vegas has some of the best restaurants in the world. One of my favorites is Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. If you're looking for a good burger, this is a place to go. Even if you're looking for a nicer meal with some good seafood, it's also a place to go. One of my favorite buffets that we've checked out is at the Caesar's Palace, called the Bacchanal Buffet at Caesar's Palace. One of the best buffets I've ever been to. They have everything from steaks to seafood to burgers to Chinese food, whatever you want. The best part of that buffet is the dessert bar. It is huge and it is excellent. I would highly recommend checking out that buffet if you're in Vegas. There's plenty of shopping places to go to too. There's a big mall called the Fashion Mall. Also, Caesars has a ton of shops. It's called the Caesars Forum Shops. Plenty of shopping to do there. A lot of the hotels have stores linked to them or a little shopping area. I know they also have Miracle Mile at Planet Hollywood. So there's plenty of shopping to do. So if you're a shopper, plenty of choices. Let's not forget the nightclubs. There are lots of nightclubs in Vegas. Personally, only been to one. I'm not a big nightclub person. I go to Vegas more for the gambling, so I do more gambling at night and sit at the blackjack table. I've been to Coyote Ugly. It's fun, but it's just not my kind of thing. I'm not a big nightclub person. Plus, there's cover charges for the nightclubs, so you have to pay to get in, and then it's not cheap to drink there either. As far as getting around Las Vegas, in my opinion, there's no need to rent a vehicle. There's plenty of taxis and buses, but you do a lot of walking. A lot of the hotels are within walking distance, especially downtown, not as spread out. One thing I recommend when you're in Vegas, either book ahead of time or when you get to the airport in Vegas, is a shuttle. They'll take you right from the airport to your hotel, and then they'll pick you up from your hotel to get back to the airport when it's time to leave. You can book that ahead of time, or you can purchase that when you get to Las Vegas. There's plenty of booths right outside baggage pickup at the airport. Now let's talk about staying on the Strip or downtown at the Old Strip. The hotels down at the Old Strip, they're older, still nice, versus the Strip. A lot of them are newer on the Strip, and there's a lot more going on in the new Strip. A lot more restaurants, a lot more hotels, a lot more walking, because everything's a little bit more spread out there too. But downtown, there's a lot to do and see yet. It really doesn't matter where you stay, because you're only a cab ride away from either one. And a cab ride costs you less than $20 to get from the Strip to downtown or downtown to Strip. Bus passes are cheap. You can buy unlimited bus passes for so many days. So it's not a big deal where you stay. It's more preference to each individual. I have stayed downtown and on the Strip. To be honest, I like them both. It's nice staying downtown because they have bands every night So if you're sick of gambling, you're right close to your hotel room, so you can go listen to a band. Whenever you're done, you can go back up to your hotel, whatever. You don't have to worry about catching a cab yet. So it's just personal preference. I like both. It's fun staying downtown and on the Strip. If you need any more information on anything Las Vegas, check out vegas.com. Have fun traveling and check out my next destination when we travel to Cancun, Mexico.